Good morning. You join me in Tsilivi for a solo trip. We're going to do a full walking tour of Tsilivi. It's about 7:10 in the morning, so before it gets too hot, I'm going to give you a full walk around and show you what's what. Okay, we're starting the tour at the southern end of Tsilivi. So if you're coming from the airport straight into Tsilivi, this is usually the way you'll come in. So at the moment we're up by Zakynthos cocktail bar. So this is sort of the main road strip, if you like, but the main road where all of your restaurants, bars, shops, etc. start. So let's have a walk around here. So on the left there you've got Cursor, which is a Chinese restaurant, if anyone's interested in a Chinese on holiday. Then got Estia restaurant, which is another local place. You can see, got the meals of the day menus out. This is the new restaurant this year, so another big restaurant. I'm not going to attempt to say the name. There we go. Let's get the name in. Yeah, another new restaurant for 2025. Looks really nice. Very pretty setting. Then have Paradise Bar and Hotel here. So another bar, pub, really good for watching sports. We've watched, what was it, Euro 24 here, and it was a really good atmosphere. Plenty of drinks options, really good bar staff, very friendly. And there's also a little dog to keep you entertained. Directly across the road you've got Calypso, which is absolutely brilliant for a Sunday roast. I know you feel like you come on holiday and shouldn't get a Sunday roast, but wow. And if you're coming here for a Sunday roast, get the pork belly, because it's fantastic. If you follow the road round, you've got Family Restaurant over there. You've got the Hub Bakery Cafe. These do great coffees, they do great pancakes, waffles, eggs Benedict, all that sort of thing. And then tucked away behind the Hub you've got the Princess Hotel down there, where we've stayed before. Zorba's restaurant here, always a very popular one. Nice big garden setting out the back as well. This looks like it's closed down, unfortunately. This was a Chinese restaurant. So we'll see what's going to take that spot next time. Hiero's restaurant on the left. Then Joker's Bar and Joker's Lounge, which usually have a good spread of entertainment, acts, things like that to keep you entertained in the evening. The Frying Dutchman, traffic cocktail bar. Escape cocktail bar. I mean, you can see you're absolutely spoiled for choice already, and we've barely scratched the surface. This one's majestic, again good for a breakfast. Gelato shop across the road, and just down the side of the majestic you've got frozen yogurt sort of station where you can get your own frozen yogurt, choose how much you want, choose a load of toppings, and that's always a treat we really enjoy. You've got the Spa supermarket there, which is great for obviously all your necessities, your water. We usually get our big packs of water from the Spa. I think you can get 6 big bottles of water for less than €2, so you can't moan. Then got a little shortcut, an alleyway down here. But if you nip through here, you'll come out by Papa's Place restaurant and Bowler Over bowling arcades on the right. The Mulberry Tree or Mulberry Garden is also down here on the left. You've then got Magdalena's, an absolute gem of a cocktail bar, a staple for Tsilivi. And again, these guys always have plenty of entertainment, happy hours, really reasonably priced cocktails, good fun in there. Then got a number of souvenir shops which haven't quite opened yet this morning, but are just about to open. There's so many shops down here, plenty to keep you going. You then come to a bit of a crossroads, mini roundabout where you can go left or right. You can go left up the hill or right, sort of down towards the beach. You've got Gyro Land there, obviously great for gyros, I'll not murder it. Good ice cream as well though. Then got Palladium up here, one of the newer restaurants, a very nice decor, one of the more expensive restaurants definitely, but really good food, really tasty food, so will not bash the prices. You get what you pay for. So walking up the hill you've got Umami, another new restaurant this year, so that's previously been, I think it was Jasmine Restaurant last time we were here, but it's been rebranded, new decor, presumed new owners, and seen some really positive reviews of food, so hopefully they can make a success of that. Good morning doggy, what a good boy. As you come up the hill you've got the main stage bar on your left. You then have Planet Pub and hotel / apartments on your right, which is again one of the staples. They're always busy in the evening, plenty of good cocktails, cheap drinks, loads of screens for your sports. So there's Planet Pub. Romeo's restaurant on your left. probably sort of the biggest gap between restaurants and bars as you come up this hill. And when it's hot, it can feel like a bit of a walk, even though it's only about 2 minutes, as you'll see. Now here on your right, you've got fantasy mini golf. And if you're coming with a family, with a missus, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever friend, whatever, this is great fun. I think we've got 3 different courses. But yeah, really good fun. Lots of variation in your holes, so that'll keep you busy for an hour or 2. They also do some good frozen cocktails, some interesting concoctions that'll keep you going. You then got warm and fresh bakery coming up on your right, which we'll show you in a second. I'm just trying not to get run over. So there you've got Demetres warm and fresh, which is a really nice bakery. Great pastries, cakes, baklava. They've done a birthday cake for us the last few times we've come, for just over €20, which is great value. Here you've got Milos pub, and when look at this vibe of all the sofas, just makes you want to sit down. You've got Piscina Pool Bar across the road. Again, there's a pool back there for your sort of daytime pool, cocktails, snacks, food. But again, you see a lot of people really enjoying Piscina Pool. Always gets good reviews on cocktails as well. Keep walking, you've got a bit of a courtyard on your left, where you've got a few shops. Walk and Roll, not actually seen it open this year, Walk and Roll, so I hope it is. A tattoo studio, like a pool bar studio at the back, and the I love Tsilivi sign, which we'll have to go and have a look at. They got another sort of bakery, creperie, ice cream place. So you are spoiled for choice when it comes for sweet treats, bars, restaurants. Coming up on your left, you've got Wine and Roses, which is again another really popular one with the Tsilivi regulars. Always gets great reviews. So that's Wine and Roses on your left. So we're doing a bit of a circular walk today, starting at the sort of southern tip. We're taking this sort of westerly road, and then we're going to take a right down to the beach, across the beach, and back up into the centre of Tsilivi. On the left you've got Breeze Bar, which again another really popular one, and across the road from Breeze Bar you've got the famous Tsilivi fun train. So this fun train goes from Well, it goes to a few places, to be honest, from Tsilivi. But I think the main trip people probably do is the Zante town fun train, which runs a few times every day, and you can go morning, afternoon or evening. So again, there's the times to have a look at. But again, really good for an excursion or a few hours in Zante town. We've done it a few times. We usually get the evening fun train into Zante town, go and have a look around the harbour, have a look at some of the yachts, see what ballers are in town, get a nice meal, and then head back to Tsilivi later on in the evening. But yeah, we really enjoy the fun train. I've got Euro Alpha car rentals there, which is one of the more popular car rental places in Tsilivi. Reasonable prices, good modern car choices. You can see they've got all the cars out front. Then got Aliyah here, which is one of our favourite restaurants. We always come here. Great food, great hosts. Shout out Lefty. And another one of our favourites, across the road at M-Eating. Again, I'll say one of the more expensive restaurants, but you get what you pay for. Great food, good service, and it's a really beautiful setting as well at M-Eating. You've got a lovely courtyard dining area. You've got the Rossar restaurant on the right, and on your left you've got Two Brothers Cocktail Bar, which is again a really good one for your drinks and entertainment, music, etc. To keep you occupied in the evening after you've had your meal. Then got Nefis Travel here, which will sort all your excursions. And Asian Feast. Asian Feast is a Chinese / Indian restaurant, which to me is a Chindian restaurant. We've never been, but get some decent reviews. I don't know why when you're on holiday, just get a little urge to have a Chinese or an Indian for some reason. So if you fancy one of them, or both, get yourself to the Asian Feast for a Chindian. Prawn cracker, pop it on mix, why not? You're on holiday. Then got My Cryopoly across the road, another popular one. We've not been there, but we always say we're going to go there, so probably one we're going to try at some point. I should correct myself about M-Eating as well. I said it was called M-Eating, it's actually called Meeting. So I'll correct myself before I get a slap on the wrist from them. Let's get it right, eh? So, if you head further down there, you've got the Tsilivi Water Village water park down there, as well as a few more restaurants and bars. Look at these doggies. Stick around for the dogs. So we're gonna head down towards the beach now with these doggies and try not to get run over. Sunset Boulevard bar there. And you've then got the Contessina Hotel here, which is one of, if not the most high-end hotels in Tsilivi, but absolutely beautiful decor. Good location as well. In terms of your bars and restaurants, and your beach is just down the road. So that's where your Contessina is. And I'm being tracked by these two doggies here. I think either I'm taking them for the morning walk or they're taking me for my morning walk. They seem to know where they're going. Going for a little dip in the sea perhaps. Now we usually stay up the other end. We're slightly more central. We're in the Plaza Palace Hotel this time. And we stayed in the Princess Hotel and the Zante Maris Hotel. Here's the Planos Beach Hotel. But yeah, we usually end up staying towards the other end of town. Perhaps we'll try this end at some point, because you've got good options in terms of hotels and it's a good location. You've got Esme's Beer Garden here. And I can hear me dogs coming in the background, overtaking me. Lead the way, chaps. Many restaurant across the road. Porto Planos Beach Hotel here. Again, when you're down here, you are pretty much right on the beach. Now we'll head down left. We've got Almar here, but we'll head left. And then we can get the full walk across the beach pretty much. Here's Mythos time, and 20 to 8 in the morning. It's warming up, feels like it could be Mythos time. But again, really popular one, good spot by the beach. And it is only 20 to 8 in the morning, but it's so peaceful down here, and the water looks so flat. Very, very tempting. Wow. Wow. And then right on the beach, you've got Limonaki restaurant, which is perfect for your seafood, and such a beautiful spot. You imagine being here at sunset. Got a few people having a morning dip. So we're now on the beach, so if you walk to your left, you've got sort of Tsilivi harbour down there. So if you're doing some sort of excursion or boat trip from Tsilivi, it's more than likely you'll be picked up there. If you go round that corner, follow that round, you walk into sort of Makai cocktail day lounge bar on the beach. And if you keep going, you've got the Tui Caravel Hotel down there. And I think it's Donkey Beach, which is meant to be slightly better in terms of quality than Tsilivi Beach, but Tsilivi Beach is looking beautiful this year. Just take my flip-flops off. Now I'll be fairly quiet now so you can hear the sea rippling against the beach. You've got the Almar on your right where there's a pool behind here, you can get your sunbeds. Coming up on your right, you've got Boomerang Restaurant, and again right on the beach, so a nice spot for lunch, breakfast, etc. We tend to end up there when we have lunch on the beach. Do really good carbonara, a really good club sandwich as well. We've then got Boutique. Boutique restaurant bar. So again got your sunbeds. There's a pool behind there. If you watch our vlogs you'll have seen our day, or at least one day, at Boutique. Then got Freddy's Beach Bar. And most of these places you can get a pair of sunbeds for between 12 and 20 euros. As you'll have seen, we like going to Boutique. You get a pair for 15 euros there, which good value. Obviously they've got the pool, showers, etc. So that's our favourite spot. Now, this is the only bit of the beach that you're going to get your feet wet if you want to walk along it. And you can see they've been trying to do a bit of work, so you don't have to get your feet wet to walk across here. They've tried to bank up the sand here. It's not fully done the job, but if you're going to the beach, I'm sure you can get your feet wet. But wow, looks so flat at this time of day. Absolutely beautiful. Go. Two sunbeds, one umbrella, 20 euros. You've seen Freddy's was 12 euros, Boutique 15 euros, so you can make your own choice there, but there's a variety of choices where you can get a towel on the sand and have it for free. And obviously you've got all your beach water sport stuff here, pedalos, jet skis, etc. Coming up on the right, this is the Tsilivi Blue Zante Maris, one of the bigger, more modern TUI hotels, which I mentioned we've stayed at before. Just do an all-inclusive option. Really nice place to stay, and obviously they've got the beachfront location. There's a little plunge pool just behind these sunbeds, so it is a perfect spot to chill. First time we came to Tsilivi, that's where we stayed. But as soon as we went out for a meal in Tsilivi, it seemed a bit of a travesty to go all inclusive in Tsilivi when you've got so many good restaurant options. Next door you've got the Phoenix Beach Hotel, which again has the beachfront access. Very nice padded sun lounges. Beach bar, lifetime restaurant, bar. Tell you what, it's 7:45 in the morning, but it's meant to be 38 degrees today, and I'm ready to get in the sea, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so we're going to take a right here and head up back into Tsilivi. You've got a number of more beach bars down there. Mango is one I can think of that we've spent an afternoon at before, but you've got loads of options in terms of where you're going to spend your time at the day at the beach. And that shade is lovely. Right, let's get the flip-flops back on. On this corner you've got Trentonove restaurant, which again, absolutely stunning garden setting. If you were to have a wedding or a wedding reception in Tsilivi, it's not a bad spot, is it? Just a beautiful garden setting right near the beach. This on the left is like a overflow car park, and I should have said that beach bar club there is Secret Beach Club, which we've not been to, but it does look very nice. So on the right is Avli restaurant, another really beautiful Greek taverna. Avli was where we had our first meal out in Tsilivi, and that sort of started our decision not to go all inclusive. We've got Tom and John's here, daytime bar, pool through there. Angie's Secret, which is a clothes shop, not open just yet. then you come to another bit of a crossroads. So if you take a right here, you'll be down to the Zante Maris Hotel and the beach. Or if you take a left, you're back into town essentially, back on that main road. I'm going to loop around now. This is where you can book Levante boat trips. So if you see Spiros, Captain Spiros mentioned, Captain Spiros is Levante boat trips. So we've done a trip there. Well, we've done a trip with Spiros before. It was really good fun. Went over to Turtle Island to see turtles, obviously, and a few swim stops, so that was good fun. Across the road you got Anna's Kitchen, which again, another beautiful setting. We've then got The Flavour Coffee Bakery Ice Cream. This one I'm fairly sure is new for 2025, but it smells brilliant. I can see a Bugatti in there, which Holly will never forgive me if I don't buy one. Labyrinth Cocktail Bar next door. On the left you've got Best Choice Car Rental. So if you've seen our vlogs, that's where we got our car hire from. Reasonable prices, very easy to deal with. Modern cars. We had a Hyundai Bayon, which was great for 4 of us. We've got Yum Yum restaurant, and we'll come back down here. We're going to walk past for now. Yeah, got Yum Yum restaurant there. That bar here, which is always busy, always bouncing on an evening. Got Gyro Land just down there where we were before. Nice bakery across the road. Baklava, baked goods, ice cream, you name it, they'll do it. There's in the new gym, which is opened upstairs, Icon Gym. If you can see those yellow triangles, that's Icon Gym. So if you're into that, that's where you can keep your fitness. Benakos on the left. So Benakos do Greek nights. Not sure if it's just a Thursday, but Benakos do a Greek night. And you're then into Living Cafe, and down there you've got the main man, Papa's Place, Mr. Nelly. And we'll go and have a look just so I can show you the bowling place. So if you come past Papa's Place, you're back at this alleyway where we went past at the start, and this is Bowling Over, where you can do bowling. They've got a load of pool tables in there as well, so perfect for keeping everyone entertained. Now, across the road is the Plaza Palaz Hotel, which is where we're staying. So we're going to take a shortcut through there. So on the other side of the Plaza Palaz, you've got Avra Restaurant, Ocean Bay Bar down there, Premier Restaurant is also down there. As I said, you've got Yum Yums on the corner, which is another one we really enjoy. Crispy Catch, which is a fish and chips place that's open this year. And again, you can see good reviews. And there's then the Greenhouse Restaurant across the road, which again is a new one for this year. Now this used to be like an overflow from Sweet Revenge across the road, but it's now the Greenhouse Restaurant. And that is a whistle-stop tour of Tsilivi. And you can see it's taken me less than 45 minutes to do pretty much a full route around Tsilivi, so everything's very walkable. Vast majority is very flat, apart from that hill towards Planet Pub, but apart from that it's very flat, very accessible. So I hope you enjoyed today's walking tour, and yeah, please check out our other videos if you enjoyed that to see what else we got up to in Tsilivi.